Good afternoon to all our people in Mindanao, all the mountains, the valleys, the streams, sa lahat ng mga nakikinig ngayon, sa lahat na nagsali sa programa na ito ngayong December 16, 2013. Lahat kayo, inaanyayahan ko na makiisa sa lahat ng programa natin. Dahil dito makikilala ng buong mundo na tayo ay nagkaisa na tayo lahat ay isa ang hangarin, ilagay sa tama, ilagay ang batas sa nararapat sa kapakanan ng bawat isa. Tayo lahat ay Pilipino, lahat dapat ay pantay-pantay. So ngayon, nandito na ako sa malayong lugar, ngunit iniisip ko palagi na kayo ay magkaisa para ang grasya ng ating mga iniwan ng mga lolo natin, ng lahat ng nene natin, maibigay na sa atin. Kayo lahat, nakikinig kayo, kahit papano gusto ninyo malaman ang katotohanan. Tapos na ako. Binawi ko na yung ating karapatan. Binawi ko ang lahat-lahat ng ari-arian dahil yan ay kailangan para magamit na natin. Hindi ko ito kinuha para sa amin ni Radya Mamay, ngunit kinuha ko ito para sa lahat ng mahihirap, sa lahat ng nangangailangan, sa lahat ng mga pobre na hanggang ngayon ay nasa kabukiran, walang damit, walang makain, walang kahit ano pambili ng pagkain. Nakikiusap ako sa lahat ng gobyerno ng Pilipinas, ng Brunei, ng Malaysia, ng Indonesia, ng Singapore, lahat kayo makiisa na dahil itong programa ko may basihan. Nakita ninyo ang hirap, nakita ninyo kung gaano kabigat ang tinahak ko para mapag-isa ko kayo lahat, MILF, MNLF, BIFM, Abu Sayyaf, private armies. So ako ngayon, naghahangad na ng magandang programa na para tayo ay ma-develop na sa buong Mindanao at Sulu. Nakikiusap din ako sa inyo, mga lahat na claimant sultan, lahat diyan sa Malacanang, walang patutunguhan kung magkanya-kanya pa rin tayo. Walang mangyayari pag hindi kayo nagkaisa. Ang ipinagbilin sa akin ng oil field ng ligwasan ni Sultan Kayulawan Pandala Pasandalan na ngayon ay nakaupo na sultan, na iniwan sa amin ni Ama Pandala Pasandalan ay para sa lahat. Para sa atin lahat, hindi lamang sa mayayaman. Ang gusto ko mangyari ngayon, ilahad na ninyo sa buong mundo na kinikilala ninyo ang katotohanan, ang tunay na kapayapaan, ang tunay na katarungan. Dahil dito natin mapag-isa, hindi lamang ang Mindanao, kundi kasama na ang Sulu, kasama na ang Tawi-Tawi, Basilan, hanggang Visayas at hanggang Luzon, na ngayon ay nandito ako sa Sabah, kahit papano, iniisip ko pa rin kayo lahat. Pasalamat tayo dahil ang apo ng Malaysia, si Raja Muhammad Damar Mamay Hasan Abdirajak, alam ninyo napakasakit sa akin. Lahat ng kapahamakan, lahat ng napakasakit na mga salita, pagmamaliit sa kanya, tinanggap ko. Alam ko kung gaano kasakit din kung ang inyong mahal sa buhay ay inaalipusta ng iba. Ngunit I have been telling you, siya pa rin ang sultan na kinikilala ng buong mundo. So sa akin ngayon, alam ninyo, binabaybay ko sa 4 na taon. Grabe ang hirap na aking naranasan. Walang makain, walang matulugan, walang suporta kahit saan, kahit ni Singkong Duling, hindi ako tinulungan ng ating gobyerno, ngunit naipagmamalaki ko sa buong mundo na kayo sa kabukiran, kayo sa Mindanao ay nagkaisa. I am appealing now to the entire world. I have done my part. You cannot block me anymore because no matter what, I hold the oil fields of Likuasan Mars. I hold the land, the wealth of Sulu in North Borneo. I have with me the grandson. No matter what, no matter how you destroy him, I am still here to protect all in this mission. I welcome you all, and I thank those people, the assassins, those tasked to kill me, for calling me and asking for forgiveness. I thank you people that you are able to realize the wisdom of God. All I want is, I have no one. Wala na akong iniisip, kundi mabigyan ng katarungan ang Mindanao at ang Sulu. So ang sa akin ngayon, hinihiling ko na lang, kung mayroon tayong mga nasasaktan, if we have hurt someone, if we have hurt them, it's time that we ask for forgiveness. It's time that we humble ourselves, because the wealth that we are going to open is not from us, it's from Him. Lahat itong kalupaan, all this land belongs to Him. We are just administrators. We are just the trustee of the wealth of the Sultanate of Sulu and North Borneo. Though we owned it, it is in our name because we are the heirs and successors. But I appeal to you now throughout the world, we are one. We are the people now chosen to have all these things carried out for the sake of our poor people. I survived the war in Zamboanga. I had been there. I had been asking our president to stop the war. Our beloved Secretary of DILG, Mar Rojas, gapangayo nagitak ko sa imo sang bulit. Tama na. Nahibalaan mo man nga ako isa man ka Ilongga. Ang akong dugo halin sa Iloilo, pareho lang kita. Secretary of National Defense, Voltaire Gasmin, please, all of us are one. Tama na dahil we cannot get force against force. I have unified Mindanao since October 10, 2010. I have made the stand out, but not to make a standoff of killing one another. I have made my mission to be able to save Mindanao and Sulu. Just imagine how painful it could be doing the mission without anything in my wallet. But I thank the people for supporting me. And yet up to now, why are you still crawling? Trying to destroy us to those people with a heart to help me carry my mission. Why? Why can't you not at least think that you are also privileged to be part of me? You are all already with me. You are all in front, inside of this book that I have given to the President of the Philippines, to the Congress, to the Senate, to the Department of Foreign Affairs, to PhilConsa. And now it has reached to the International Court of Justice. And I thank His Royal Highness Ricky Nathaniel for seeing me. Though I am alone together with the Sultan, now I have more than people to help me, because I know I am doing the right thing to save Mindanao, Sulu, Sabah, up to Sarawak. I thereby ask our beloved Prime Minister, Jose Hinco, carry your job, carry the mission that God has given you. My mission is to unify, no boundaries of religion, no discrimination, no what you call privilege for the rich. But all we need is at least you have to consider the poor. I call on to you, our President of the Philippines, Pinoy, I have never stopped asking you to do your job as the President. I even asked you to resign because I know you will be facing a lot of problems. You never listened to me because I know the game. Political and military game will never be successful in Mindanao. I hold Mindanao. I hold the people in Mindanao. As you can see, from the Sultanate of Palembang, Sultan Abdullah Intik, who covers South Cotabato, Sarangani, Palembang, General Santos, he has his own people to help him to fix. I have with me Sultan Muhammad Abu Bakar. You, the brothers, Sultan Umrah, Sultan Jabiri, Kaka Kambri. That's why I want you to unite. I don't want you that people will be dropping your names, that you are being used by them. We are blood. We must be together. I call on you, Sultan Kayulawan Pandala Pasandalan, now my beloved ambassador to the United Nations, John Efferson. I really sent him to you now. He is an American, but his love for the poor joins my heart to help me fix Mindanao and develop our aquaculture, our agriculture, our livelihood programs, especially now the oil field. Please be strong. And I call to our people in the mountains, the jihad, the fighters, the Bangsamoro Islamic freedom fighters. I know that anytime they could give you bombs, but I always pray for your safety. And thank you for protecting the oil field to the expense even your lives. Because you believe that this oil is for everybody, not only for us, but for the entire Mindanao, Sulu, Philippines, Sabah, Sarawak, Malaysia, Indonesia, Brunei, and Singapore. We are the brothers to benefit for the oil field. And I thank also my people in the Sultanate of Sulu in North Borneo, being headed by our beloved Sultan, the leader, Raja Muhammad Gamar Mamay, the son of the Rajak. With all the claimant Sultan, I know that I am the one you should be talking with. You don't like the Sultan, yes, because he is this, he is that, whatever. Even demoralizing his moral, his credibility, and spiritual integrity. But now, you cannot stop him either, because I am his queen. And I control the land that you tried to gain, because I have now the documents of the International Court of Justice that we are the sovereign judge of Sulu and North Borneo. And especially to me, given the privilege as the Queen of the Philippine Islands, so I am now asking the Supreme Court of the Philippines, let us stop doing what is right. Let us join together. I recognize also the Queen of the Jungle, Nanay Lilianov, who covers Region 10, 11, and 13. I recognize especially now the people who joins this mission, declaring to the whole world that we are one. I know that only in unity we can get what we want. We can get the money. We can get the support of the entire world once we are united. Please, I call on our beloved Sharif Abdul Fatah in Zulu, who is listening right now, to please inform our brothers, the Sharifs, the combatants, the MNLF, MILF, those that are still in the mountains, the Abu Sayyaf, I have been calling them to go down and help us. I have been asking you that from now on, our line is always ready to help you because this is our mission. This is our way of doing for the sake of humanity. I thank you, Grandmaster Nestle Luis and G, for working with me day and night. I know you have so many problems, but you hang on to me because I know that in the end, we can work more because they will not be able to block anymore the money that belongs to Mindanao, that belongs to the Philippines, that belongs to the poor people. I thank also my Queen Council, Sister Sally, Manay Nena, Manay Leia, Sister Flor. Being a religious, I call on you to talk to the bishops now. I know that it's not easy to fix the religious community, but I have you to tell them now that we are one in Mindanao and we consider the harmony of all the religious, of all the imams, of all the people to unite with each other now, because this is the thing that could save us from anything that would come up, anything, any wars. We can block them. It is not anymore we being blocked, but then we block the wars. So I ask now our beloved chairman, Professor Normis Wari, thank you very much for talking to me. Though I know that there are many things still to settle, I still wait for Chairman Murad Ibrahim, all the local leaders, all the political leaders. We have to consider once and for all to put an end to the wars, put an end to the control of even the lives of the poor in Mindanao and Sulu up to Sabah. With me now, I know that I do not want to be crying anymore. Despite of all the pains, day and night, no sleep, trying to help fix not only Mindanao, but I know that Mindanao will be the bearer of true peace throughout the world, the light that could cover an example throughout the world. I ask you that this is not the time to blame one, but I do not care anymore because today I gained the support of my people. They have declared me and the Raja as their king and queen. That's all that matters to me now. Because even if I am not the queen, I will still help you, Mindanao, Luzon, and Visayas. I do not need the crown. I do not need all of this if necessary. But no, I am still the queen that God blessed. No matter what, I have to stand as the queen. That's why, with Raja Mamay, I know I can help you. I know I can unite. I know that I have not failed uniting you because only in unity we can put peace. We could stop the war and we could develop Mindanao and Sulu. I have put this into structure from September 9, 2009. That's why I coded it 999. In October 10, 2010, I let Mamay rise as the true grandson, the true Sultan of Sulu and North Borneo. And on the 20th of the same year, we signed the Blood Compact. And that is vital, that is legal, that all the faction groups are well represented together with the clan. I do not want to be blaming you all for using my documents because those complications led to the killings, crimes after another. I do not need anymore all of those because I'm tired of asking you to stop it. But all now At least in 1111, we know that the Dragon Age is still. I hold on to my relatives in China, Beijing. We are all one. We do not want to put Mindanao, Sulu into another war. They said, you are a threat to us, but I know you are not a threat to us because you have been looking the true Sultan of Sulu and North Borneo. But it is our time. In 12-12-12, we opened the gates of the oil field in Liguasan. I went there. I have all the rest to prove that we are all legally documented. That is why I got the mandate of the ICJ. The complications set in this year of 2013 because you are all hard-headed. Instead to honor what I said from preamble to the conclusion, you still go in a different path, but in the end you come back to me. Is it not embarrassing to you that in the end you still have to find me? Because I am the one God has chosen to help my people survive, live, eat 3 times a day. Because the money that has been left to us is for the entire humanity, not only for us. Now, I ask the people of the Philippines, it is over. From today, we know that what we have now is the true peace, the true order for development. I thank His Royal Highness Ricky Nathaniel. Silently, although he becomes also the victims of assassination in character, in moral credibility and integrity. But all those that questioned me, Raja Mamay and His Royal Highness, were all wrong because the Royal ICJ is the more powerful than the political ICJ. The system is with me now because I have restored the Sultanate of Sulu and North Borneo. At this point in time, I know that it is not easy for all these arrogant political leaders to accept me because they thought I cannot do it. But with God's help, with my forefathers' help, I was able to restore. I was able to unite Mindanao. As you can see, you are all united. Although I have let other people believe that they said, I am a nobody. But I still thank you for accusing me that I am a nobody. Because out of this, I am someone, a somebody before the eyes of God. That is why I am chosen as the queen. I thank you. I thank the people for being with me now, proclaiming to the world that indeed we are one. So therefore, I thank once and for all those that supported me all the way, through thick and thin. The sultans there, my security forces, I know you are trying to wait that your name will also be mentioned. Sultan Abdullah Sulai, thank you very much for always carrying my order to you, that despite that you sometimes cannot understand, but you patiently ask me, that you are able to gain the respect of the armed forces of the Philippines. I know you have an escort now, the Philippine Army for Camp Awang. Thank you very much, my beloved armed forces of the Philippines, for seeing now the value of unity, the value of being there as the protector of my people. My special security forces that never failed to give me the opportunity that even if I am in the foreign lands, when there is war, they immediately go to the war zone, fix it for me. I thank also my special forces in Mindanao, together with Baysagira, Datu Abdul, and of course, the BIFM there. I will be having a hard time mentioning you Dato Ahmad Abubakar and Dato Haron. I know that you had been there through thick and thin. You even sacrificed your houses, sold it, because you want to help me. And I will always put that in my heart. Many of you sold your properties just because to help me. And now I know that I am successful because all the penny that I got is for the mission. And I thank you for doing that for me. And I thank now the people in front of me. It's so hard, it's so difficult. That's why I told Mama, it's so hard to be the queen. But I have no choice. I have to protect you even from all of this. Because they knew that they want to destroy us. But only them can destroy us. But we will stand still. I thank you all people in the mountains listening to me. No one can ever think that I could reach you today, although I have not seen you. But I know millions are listening to me right now. All of them, with these cell phones hooked from the amplifier, and this amplifier hooked also to the mountains through teleconference. This is something. Therefore, I thank you, Dato Raja Hazizi, for calling me today. Please give my regards to all the people, though it hurts me. But as I said, I left no one, that even the enemy has the right to come to me. Once and for all, let's develop Mindanao. Let's prepare for peace, defense, economic treaty, and that is already the unification, not only of Mindanao, Sulu, but of the entire ASEAN. This is the offshoot of the Mapilindo. Malaysia, Philippines, Indonesia, we have to sign a new agreement. Here we go, to help develop its territory. We are not grabbing any territory. We are here to help fix, help for development. That is our role. So therefore, I thank the National Liberation Front Chairman, Sultan Sharif Abubakar, for doing your job. I know I also have to thank our Chief of Staff, Col Harry Ortizano, though I cannot really say, but I know that you have understand. I am still lacking of finance. What I'm doing right now is miracle because I know even money or without money, when I say you have to proceed, you have to proceed. This is the only way that we can at least open the hearts of the hardened politicians to block the money of the poor. I thank you, Pastor Estrella. I thank you all of them. I thank you, our Prime Minister, although I cannot speak to you right now, but you know what agonizes into my heart. You have all the power, you have all the ability. Right at this point, this very minute, you can call the President of the Philippines. Do it now. Call President Ramos, call the Congress, and call the Central Bank. We have the money already allocated to us, and we need you to do it. Because only in this, we are not breaking any laws. We are trying to help them rectify their errors. We are asking them to reform and transform for this eventuality that we have to implement the Federal Republic of the Philippines. There is a lot to that. Then you also, they have been trying to do something to implement that. But it is now in our hands. It's only in unity. That's why I told you a long time ago, go to the President. He is still the President that could help his people no matter what. I respect the law. I respect those people in the Congress, but all I need is stop using Mindanao and the people of Mindanao. Stop! This is the most grievous sin that we could do by putting the lives of the people at stake, by putting the military into their death. There is no war. There is nothing to spend off in bullets and guns. It's over. So I thank you all for listening to me. And I would like that you put there, because the Raja would like to say something. To recap, we have to put peace, development, defense, economic is the best way to stop the war. Good economy will have to help our people lay down their arms because they can eat now 3 times a day. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Mabuhay ang Pilipinas at mabuhay ang buong mundo. So, Raja Mamay.
Good afternoon, everyone. Since the Queen already explained all the things into reality, as for me as the sovereign judge of Sulu and North Borneo, and the Queen, the sovereign judge of the Philippine Island, as my authority is only to advise the government, especially American government under the leadership of Barack Obama. The carpentry is already ended, so I needed you to implement speed development in Sulu that was based on the carpentry agreement to be expired by March. And my beloved Queen, Queen of the Commonwealth country, you are my grandma. Please come to Sabah now, come to North Borneo, and endorse all the authority handed to me. I am ready for the development of Sabah, Sarawak, Sulu, and Mindanao. And also to my loving grandpa, the King of Saudi Arabia, King Abdullah, this is now the time that I am already arise as the Islamic king, that I put the law in order. By virtue of power of the people in the whole world. And this is now to come together. The head of the Asian country, you are 11. Now the formula is to solve the peace accord since from the President, former President Pedro Ramos, Ante Noynoy, and also from the Prime Minister of Malaysia, from Abdullah, now the last is Najib, no ending of peace talk, peace talk, peace talk. Now the only way to go, we join together to develop all the Asian country and the foreign country by sharing our oil 40 by 60. 30% to those Asian country and the foreign country, 30% to the company who grade the oil, and 40%, it is clear, 10% for the royalty, 30% for the people. So, support the defense peace treaty by March 14, 2014. We are embrace you together. As I told you from my YouTube, forget the past. We were going to forgive you just because we need to save the young generation. The young generation. But the government, without people, no government. That's why it is the government solve the problem of the people. The sovereign land belongs to God. No other's government could control the land. That is the land of God. That's why we, the King and Queen, fighting for the right of the poor people. Now I need your support. We work together and we lift our poor country to support for development. We don't want to have war anymore. That is, I beg you, that apologize you. We will work together to build a new nation, especially Sabah and Sarawak, I promise to give you right. Your right is the most important to me. And I give you freedom. That's why our vision and mission, the King and Queen, the way to sacrifice and the struggle for no enemy. What is past is past. I thank you very much and forgive me if it is not good that I'm having a negative issue. Just apologize me. I will apologize you. We join together to develop a speed development in Southern Philippines and North Borneo, Sabah and Sarawak. Thank you very much.
Ang bayan kong Pilipinas, lupain ng ginto't bulaklak, pag-ibig na sa kanyang pala, nag-alay ng ganda't dilag, at sa kanyang yumi at ganda, dayuhan ay nahalina. Bayan ko, binihag ka, nasadlak sa dusa. Ibon mang may layang lumipad, kulungin mo at umiiyak. Bayan pa kayang sakdal dilag, ang di magnasang makaalpas. Pilipinas kong minumutya, pugad ng luha at dalita, aking adhika, makita kang sakdal laya. Kayang sakdal tila, ang di magnasang makaalpas. Pilipinas kong minumutya, pugad ng luha at dalita, aking adhika, makita kang sakdal laya. ang bayan kong Pilipinas, lupain ng ginto't bulaklak, pag-ibig na sa kanyang palad, nag-alay ng ganda't dilag, at sa kanyang yumi at ganda, dayuhan ay nahalina. Bayan ko, binihag ka, nasadlak sa dusa. Ibon mang may layang lumipad, kulungin mo at umiiyak. Bayan pa kayang sakdal dilag, ang di magnasang makaalpas. Pilipinas kong minumutya, pugad ng luha at dalita, aking adhika, makita kang sakdal.